let's see how to use Vera Virtual. One thing to check, if you're not having difficulties, this probably isn't important, but one thing to note is that under extensions, the version that I'm using is of the extension pack is 6.1.10, and the version of VirtualBox is 6.1.10. These were the versions that Vera Virtual was created with, and to avoid difficulties, it may be best to use this version rather than the slightly later version, 6.1.12. If you're a Mac user, you might check under Settings and User Interface that this is clicked. Sometimes the VirtualBox wants to put an auto hide menu at the bottom of the screen that gets hidden by the Macintosh auto hide menu. Okay, and that checking that off solves that problem by putting the VirtualBox auto hide menu at the top of the screen. Okay, let's go ahead and start Vera Virtual. And there's no point in doing anything until we get the login screen. This shape size jumps around a little bit. Okay, now at the end here, you notice that both of these say that these two windows here both indicate that the VirtualBox is working with the keyboard, the mouse. You can X them out. And we have two accounts, Vera Virtual and Terra Virtual. They both have the same password, Vera19. We'll only use Vera Virtual. Okay. You notice there was some text that ran by. That's because I've resized my window to a size that perhaps is not one of the standard sizes, and so it's reporting that fact, but that's not important. Okay, so here's the Vera Virtual Desktop, and one thing let's just look and see at what menus we'll be using in CS205. Under the start menu down here in the bottom left leads to an education menu, which has Guido van Robot and WX Maxima. We'll use those. Under games as Sudoku, we'll use that. Under Office, it has external, we'll use that. And under programming, another link to Guido. And we'll also, this is our Python development environment, Thonny. And that's basically it for things we'll do with Vera Virtual. So let's see how to shut it down. Probably the simplest thing to do is to click and shut down here. You can also come up here and do close and power off the machine or send the shutdown signal. This seems to be the simplest thing to do. And that's it.